should we maybe just jump into community highlights, Jace?
Yes!
Oh, Jace is excited for this one. All right, fantastic. Let's dive into community highlights. So yeah, community highlights and the what's that right? One second. I think I need to have it on this screen. Do. Because my monitor isn't 16 by 9. Maybe you've got something interesting to say while I'm setting this up, Jace.
Vamonos! Gets funnier every time. Actually, just gets funnier every time.
I mean, kind of true. All right, community highlights. Let's do it. It's so much fun every single week to see what's been built in the community. And this week,
yes, I think that is correct, Snoot.
Yeah, and this week is no exception. So let's just dive straight into it, shall we? 1 second while I find the thing. All right, first up, we got from CSPako. Yeah, so who's built this cool desert hotel.
Whoa!
Really nice build. I'm digging this. There's not much going on, I guess, inside the build right now. But I just like the like aesthetic with the windows. It's kind of nice. And apparently this is based on, let's see. My notes here. This is based on the Clayton Hotel, Manchester City Centre.
Yes, I think that is correct, Snoot.
So it's based on a real building. I don't know what the real building looks like. I didn't have a comparison image, but I think this is really cool. It really works in our game too.
Yes. Because
like the way that the windows and the beams and the middle pillars and stuff like that works out. Maybe it's not beams. Maybe it's just like pillars. Would Jace live there?
I would live there.
Okay, cool. Glad we got that sorted out. All right. Next up is from...
I would live there.
Haitei. Okay, I guess Jace would live there as well. So yeah, a really cool like quarry, a quartz quarry, who's exporting quartz via trucks to a nuclear power plant, and the rest is exported by train. I'm really digging these like smaller outpost kind of builds now. There's been a couple of them creeping up. Oh yeah, I should change the category.
Yes, I think that is correct, Snoot.
Yes, I should change it. All right. Yeah, it's very clean. I'm digging this a lot. With the like smaller like truck outposts, and you can see like the stuff going on. Like I don't know, it's just this is becoming like the thing that I always catches my eye whenever I'm looking for community highlights. I'm really digging this. So yeah, let's see here. Next up is from Unreal.
Yo,
ZTV.
I would live there. I would live there.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, Jason would live here. So a bunch of refineries, huh? Like I wish we had more refineries in our game, if anything. If somebody was like, oh, you guys we often get like feedback from people who are like, man, your game is great and all, but I just wish you had more refineries.
Yes!
Yeah, I know, right? So that's just the way it is. But this was really cool, and it's like in a circular kind of fashion. Very, very nice. Very nice indeed. All right, next up is from SpacialNightmare.
Hell yeah, I would live there. I would live there. I'd buy that. I would purchase it and sleep in it repeatedly, day after day. I would habitually sleep in that location. I would live there.
Very insightful, Chase. Thank you so much for that. Whew. I don't know what that was so funny. But yeah, this is from SpacialNightmare. This is a really cool build in Red Forest. I wish I had seen more built in Red Forest.
Yes.
Because these are always so absolutely insanely cool. Just from the like view out at all. And the thing that really struck me with this one is like it's super cool on the outside, but like in the interior it looks completely different. Like it does not look like the thing that you expect it to be. Like now it looks more menacing and shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, really digging this. Love the pink trees, but don't like the neighbors. I'm sure you guys can get along. I'm sure. So yeah, let's see. So I think this was, this is aluminum factory. We're producing 7,200 ingots per minute, and then further process it into casings. So yeah, very nice, very nice. And I'm pretty sure Jay's like made his remark like he would live there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. All right, next up from Houghi.
I would live there.
I don't know if you should, Jace, but fair enough. I don't think. I feel like this would be kind of hazardous. You know what I mean?
Oh, true.
Yeah. But yeah, it's open. It's open at least. So yeah, nice way to like frame the poison rock and whatnot. Don't open dead inside. I mean, that's what don't dead open inside. That's what I read. Anyway. The smaller sign says like mask inside or something. So yeah, anyway. Very, very cool. But I'm digging this. I thought this was funny to share at least. All right. Next up is from Logic Bardic.
Whoa! Yo, I would live there. I would live there.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Who's made this like space elevator island, which is really cool. I haven't seen this before. With just like I guess it's the different things going on. They did wrote that this is part of like the assembly phase 4, so they're on their last sort of what's the word? Help me out, Jace. What look am I wording for here?
I don't know, dude.
Okay. Nice. Last like leg on the game or whatever. So they're getting there. But really digging this. Very, very clean. All right. Next up is from MarcusDMueller.
I would live there.
You would live in a cake?
Yes!
Really? You really want to live in a cake? Really? Wow.
Yes!
Jason's really excited about this one for some reason. Okay, cool. So yeah, really nice, Marcus. Got that rainbow colored cake. Very nice indeed. It is not false. It is in fact a real cake. Very indeed. All right, next up is from Oscar.
I would live there.
Cool. Who made the theme of like making buildings that look like what they're producing. I'm digging that. I'm digging that a lot. I think it's really like nice when you guys do this. Like when it's obvious like what is being produced in there.
Yeah, I know, right? I know.
Yeah. It's so cool. It's very thematic, if anything. It keeps the lore up. All right, next up is from Perforated Soldier, who's made a really cool factory.
I would live there.
Oh, okay. And it kind of looks like a what's it called? Like the when you're like a tropical resort and you're sitting there like under your cabana or whatever, and you're just like sipping drinks and you know, doing the thing. Do you know what I'm talking about, Jace?
No.
Okay. Gazebo, yeah. So but it's very like funny. They've done like they pull the pipes underneath the water.
Whoa.
Yeah. So like thematically like they're cooling off whatever's coming into the blenders, which I think it's a nice little touch here. Very nice. I got the colors. I love the color scheme too, with like the teal on blue water. Or yeah, it's kind of teal. I guess it's the color on the blender that's kind of like, yeah. I'm vibing. I'm vibing. And Jace would probably live there, right?
I would live there.
Yeah. So very nice, very nice. All right. Next up is from Weezoo.
Whoa! Yo, I would live there. I would live there.
I
Hell
bet
yeah.
you would. Yeah, because I don't know if you guys knew this, but Jace absolutely loves Firefly.
Yes, I think that is correct, Snoot.
Yeah, it's like one of your favorite shows, isn't it?
Yes.
I know, right? So yeah, Jace watched a lot of Firefly, and this is an obvious Firefly, like, you know, reference.
Yes.
And it's really nice. Got that old Death Star. I didn't even see. There's TIE fighters going on too at the side there. That's amazing. That's so good.
Oh, true.
Oh, that's so nice. All right. I don't know if I wonder if this was made using the save editor, or if this is actually like built. Nevertheless, it looks really cool. I love the detail on the laser beam as well. I think that's pipes going down, but I'm not sure.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah. You think of Stargate? Oh yeah, that might be what it is. Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry, my bad. All right. And we're kind of keeping the same theme here because
Whoa!
yeah, so ShinoHarvest
I would live there.
made this flying garden. Sometimes we have a secret garden, but ShinoHarvest has got a flying garden.
I would live there.
And it's really cool. I believe this is modded to a certain degree.
I would live there.
But apparently it's like they're using the reactors from like, wait, what was it? I think the reactors are scaled up like turbo motors, or what are they called?
I would live there.
Shut up, Jace. The propulsion rocket thing that you're building, like this is scaled up, and then they're using like the fire system from something else. So it's like it's kind of tricky.
I would live there.
Has been set up, but it's like parts of the game, right? But it's a really cool like build. I bet this looks amazing when it's like in movement. And this is what it looks like on the top. And yeah,
I would live there.
yeah. So actually, I would also kind of live here. This looks kind of nutty with the waterfalls and everything. Like this is insane. I wish we could do this in the game somehow, but alas. Anyways. All right, next up is from pobkac.
I would live there.
With this cool like spirally lighting setup with their factory. It's really nice, really cool.
Yes.
And maybe they're having a disco in there. I don't know, with all the lighting.
Oh, that's a good one, Snoot. Wow, very good.
Thanks, Jace. I do like that one. So yeah, very cool lighting effects using the beams. No, sorry, is it beams? I don't know what they're using in the middle. Maybe it's I'm not quite sure, but it's really cool. It's like alternating. Actually, I'm not sure what the left side is either. Jason needs a vacation. He's clearly losing it. I'm sure it's fine. Painted beams. Is it beams on the inside, or is it just I'm thinking of the left side. So like over here. This setup here. Because it looks like I don't know what it looks like. Don't fry your brain, Snoot. Oh. I am frying my brain. Pillars? Is it pillars? They look so much more circular, but maybe they are. Mark 1 pipes? Maybe. I don't know. Left is pillars rotated? Okay, cool. I don't know why it looks so different on my screen than what I imagine, but yeah, anyway. Jace, what do you think?
That's great. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Next up is from slavaooo.
I would live there.
Who's made like Octagons for days. This is so cool. These are like, I feel like a lot of people do these kind of octagons or like hexagon setups from time to time. And
Whoa!
yeah, I know, right? So so slavaooo has made like this whole factory has been like segregated into like different modules, and then they've made these octagonal builds for all of them.
I would live there.
Yeah, I know, right? It's really cool. I'm digging the design. I also like the holes in this platform, with the setup and the pipes and the it's very clever. Even got the refineries at the like the bottom layer there. Very clever, very clever. Anything else you want to add, Jace? All right, cool. Moving on to the next one. Oh, this is a separate view from this. Very, very nice.
Whoa!
Yeah. So very nice, very nice. All right, next up is from Terrornator. I love this name. So apparently Terrornator's been doing like a thing where they've had lights here on these like bridge setups. This is like, there's a train line going here, and there's a huge fucking like bridge setup. Like, do you really need this much? But it looks really cool though. I think this looks amazing.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So they've had like lights for all of these before, and apparently that dipped performance, so they swapped it out for signs that are turned up, and yeah, it looks good. Apparently it saves a little bit of performance, because you know our game is a real fucking power hog.
Really funny jokes. No, that's great. Oh boy, wow.
Thanks, Jace. I know you like that one. So yeah, apparently signs are better than lights. Who would have thought? You guys were asking so much for lights, and then who would have thought it was signs you all wanted? Although I mean, you wanted signs too, whatever. But I love this build. I don't know how much time it took to make this, but it looks super cool. And I don't know if it curves. If it curves, it's even more impressive. But yeah, very cool. So yeah. Next up is from the camp.
I would live there.
Cool. Who's made like this huge factory like that they wanted.
Whoa!
With a lot of stuff. So this is a huge ass factory. I really recommend checking out the Reddit. Like this goes for every post actually that I kind of like touch on. Sometimes people post, you know, more than stuff than I can possibly fit in the community highlights. So I really recommend like looking up these names and checking out the rest of them if you find pique your interest, because they're really interesting. And sometimes people post like tutorials on how they made certain things. But this is really cool. Like I would live here.
I would live there.
Yeah, I would live here too, right? Yeah, very nice to camp. You should be proud. All right, this next one.
Whoa! Yo, I would live there. I would live there. Hell yeah.
Really cool. I didn't even switch the image, and Jace already wanted to live there. That's amazing. So yeah, I see some people do this kind of thing with the modern kind of like. Last week we talked about this too. Like it kind of looks like a museum, kind of like of modern arts or something like that. And I mean, it looks cool as hell.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And yeah, I don't know. I just think it's really cool, and I think you guys should do more of that. It's really interesting how you guys can work in the shapes and whatnot. I think it's really cool when you mix it too. When you do like both curved stuff and straight stuff, that's really impressive. Don't you agree, Jace?
I don't know, dude.
Okay. This is alright. Anyway, moving on to the next one from hooloovooblu.
Whoa!
This is insane. Okay, so just to clarify what's going on here.
I would live there.
Okay, cool. So this is the entire map, but it's made in pipes. So that's pretty nutty.
Yes, I think that is correct, Snoot.
Yeah. So if you're new here and you haven't seen what Hulu does, what Hulu do, what you don't dare do. It looks like cheese. It kind of does. Yeah, that's kind of true.
Yes!
Yeah, I know, right? So Hulu's done a bunch of fun stuff with like taking the save editor that we have and like program it. So what they've done is, I don't know exactly how they've done this, but the TLDR is that they've taken like height map probably from the game. I believe that's available somewhere. I think the people at the Satisfactory wiki are using that for the map stuff.
Yes.
And they've taken that and inputted it into the save editor to make pipes out of the map.
Yes, I think that is correct, Snoot.
All right, dude. Thanks. So yeah, really cool. I'm really digging this.
Oh, that's some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So very impressive. Very impressive. Would you live there, Jace?
Yes.
Cool. Next up is from Catafly.
I would live there.
Cool.
Whoa. Whoa.
You like this one, Jace? All right, cool.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Catafly has made a really big ship. Ship is really coming along. Yeah, so this has been, you can see a little bit of like some other stuff going in the background here, but we're not talking about, oh, you can't see because my face is in the way, but yeah, Catafly has been featured before on the community highlights.
Yes.
And Catafly's been doing really cool stuff. And so they made this like long ass ship that's made for their storage space. So it's like a central storage drop ship. And yeah, it's really cool. Like I love this like small design or like the details here with everything. It's really nice.
One sec. Hello, Fresh.
Oh, okay. You just bail. All right. Anyways, so yeah, very cool. And there's more. There's an interior as well. Got the central storage dropship right here, and yeah, this is all happening. There's one more. Yes, here we go. Vertical speed. Let's go. Oh wait. How did you get back so fast, Jace?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. That was weird. So yeah, I'm digging this. This is so cool.
I would live there.
Yeah, I know, right? So another solid like Cowboy Bebop reference, by the way, in the main hall there. Pretty digging that. So yeah, that was the community highlights, you guys. Very nice, very nice.
How's Dave? How's State of Dave?
Wait, we're not talking about Dave right now, Jace. We're talking about community highlights. We just wrapped it.
So if you would like your screenshots potentially, featured here on the community highlight segment of the stream, you can use the hashtag Satisfactory Screenshots on Twitter or the screenshot flare on Reddit. And then, we might pick your screenshots. Now, every week we also like to showcase a content creator, and this week is no different. Who we got this week, Snut?
I thought you knew. Shit. Yeah, this week we also highlighted a content creator, and this week we're highlighting Foxy Shanks, who's got a pretty in-depth video about screws. So we're gonna be checking that video out because screws are a pain in the ass. I don't know if you guys knew this. If you didn't know, then I'm informing you guys right now. Screws are a pain in the ass. So Foxy Shanks made a video all about how to mitigate that. So let's give that a watch, shall we?
In this video, I will showcase and explain 3 factories with several alternative recipes working together to achieve exactly this goal. We will start by analyzing alternative recipe synergy, then I will showcase factory that produce 45 reinforced iron plates per minute. That factory basis is really important and will allow easy duplication or upgrade for other production lines. As the second factory, I will showcase factory that takes previous 45 reinforced iron plates and turns them into 67.5 modular frames per minute. And as the third factory, I will showcase how you can take 60 modular frames, and turn them into 22.5 heavy modular frames per minute. As usual, for your personal convenience, you can find detailed schematics in the community tab of this channel. I'm FoxyShanks, and without further ado, let's go for the first chapter.
Disclaimer, we are not a gluten-free restaurant and cannot ensure that cross-contamination will never occur.
Reality is that you need a lot of screws, but you can actually replace a lot of screw-hungry recipes with something else. The biggest offenders in the list are reinforced iron plates, modular frames, heavy modular frames, rotors, and computers. Computers are actually part of higher tier production line and not part of this video. But if you can make more efficient setup for reinforced iron plates, you pretty much have the way to eliminate the screws from the computer production as well. The same applies for modular and heavy modular frames. So reinforced iron plates are the main key component for optimization. So let's start by analyzing all the recipes involved in production of reinforced iron plates.
Yes, very cool, very cool. So check out FoxyShanks, everybody.
Yes!
Yeah, I know, right? So you can use the command CC highlights on our Twitch. Is it CC highlight? Wait, which one is it? There we go. Check out the video. It's a really interesting video on like how to get around screws. Screws is one of the most annoying recipes in the game.
Yes.
And I think, you know, the whole reason for that is because you want to use alternate recipes to get around it. So, I mean, I think that is the gist of that. So, yeah, thank you for checking out our community highlights, everybody. Hope you liked them. I know I did. Did you have fun, Jace?
Yes.
Nice. All right. Cool.